Okay, we're going. What's up, guys? I'm with my boy Core here. And basically today's video, simple winter transfer window starts in a month. And if Bayern want to be serious, a couple players need to come in the winter. If they
Yeah.
don't, we could ride off the Champions League. Leverkusen, we could give them the title because we really need to strengthen, especially with AFCON and Asian Cup coming up. If we don't, um we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And I think Core, you agree with me here. We need to add 2 to 3 players in the squad. I think you agree.
Yeah, I think we really do. I think we were struggling in terms of the depth issue.
Yeah,
Um I also think that, you know, for what we're trying to do, I'm hearing there's a player that we're interested in. I think it's Scalavini or something from Atlanta.
the center back.
Yeah, and then we got Clement Longley from Austin Villa.
Yeah.
Um I like Scalavini because I think he's younger. I think he has more years in him, more than Clement Longley. They're saying
He's
basically those are the
19.
two.
He's
He said what?
19. He's 19. He's 19. So,
He's 19, yeah, which
yeah.
is pretty good. I think we need that. I think we need that. I think
Yeah.
we need that type of.
We'll talk about the defense in a bit, but first thoughts on Zaragoza, 15 million coming in the summer. He's short, he's short as fuck. He's
Yeah,
5'3" or something,
yeah.
but I know it's just highlights, but I love those highlights, Core. I like the highlights I saw.
You know something? I'm just so happy we got this guy. Like I'm not even joking. Like I'm just so happy. Like when I heard the deal, I was like, wow. I didn't even know of this guy.
Me
And you know,
neither.
Bayern, they tend to do these deals where like you don't even know who the guy is, and like he's just like, there, and then all of a sudden, yeah, he's gonna go straight to the first team. I don't see him, not going. I think he's going straight, and I think he is much, 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 much better than these guys that are currently on the wings right now. I mean, Sane. Oh my goodness, I can't.
No,
I
of course, stop. I already have to stop
can't.
you right away.
No, like
Oh, I have
patience,
to stop you. Oh,
My patience for Sane has gone on an all time low. This
bro,
is
he's
like
having his best season so far. How is your patience at an
I
all-time
just
low?
I just think I'm not saying Sane is not a good player. I just think that like when it comes to certain situations, right? When it comes to big game, big match situations, he's not the player. Like he's a player who when it comes to like mid-table clubs, like he can stat pad against the Bundesliga teams. I'm not saying that. He can stat pad in the group stage, but when it comes to the knockout stage,
Mhm.
he doesn't have that X factor. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't have that killer instinct that can, you know, and
Man
I think
City,
that's
the Man City games. I will agree. He missed 2 easy 1v1s that would have changed the game.
you
I
get what I'm saying? Even against Saarbrücken, I could say that. I mean, I won't say. By the way, guys, Starbucks FC, man, I don't know what Judy they're using. Go to the people Cup final, but man, Starbucks FC, they're going
Did they
somewhere,
win?
bro.
Did they win again today? Hold on, did they win
Yeah,
again?
they beat Frankfurt.
Are you
That's
kidding
crazy.
me? Hold
Yeah,
on, what? Oh my god, 2-0.
yeah,
It's because 'cause they're playing at home, they're getting the home games too. If they keep getting
yeah.
home games, screw it, go to the final, might as well. Might as well.
Starbucks, Starbucks
But,
FC,
okay,
man. Yeah.
I get what you're saying about Sané, I get that, but
Mhm.
I really feel like this season, the way he's playing right now, it's different than the other 3 seasons, in my opinion. Like, he is the other seasons, he wasn't a leader. This year, I feel like he's a leader in the team, and I wanna give him one more chance. Now, Core, if he fails us again in the knockout stage, then I'm with you. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. He has to fight for a starting spot, like,
Yeah.
you can't go. This is your fourth season. The first season, I give him a pass because he came back from an ACL injury.
Right.
And with a guy like the way Sane plays, like coming off an ACL injury isn't always easy. And then he was playing under, and I do think Sane was never playing in his best position under Nagelsmann. I don't think so. Him
Wait,
and Gnabry,
was he a right winger or a left winger? I forgot.
bro. Again, and Nagelsmann, they kept on changing positions. That's the problem. I think under
I think
Nagelsmann,
it was a time where they put him as a number 10. And
yeah,
I
he was
thought
playing
that
left.
was, yeah.
Yeah, but the problem was now we have. I don't know. But I do think like guys like Sane and Gnabry got shafted under Nagelsmann. Like those guys got put into position. Like Sane likes to play through the middle, but a guy like Gnabry, who were all, first of all, Gnabry is finished, and we need to sell him next summer. We'll get to that whenever we get to that in the future. But those guys got shafted under Nagelsmann. And I think I don't know. I also heard that Sane. This is the first season he's moved his like girlfriend and his daughter to
Oh,
Germany.
inside Germany, yeah, yeah.
Is it a coincidence? Because I heard that he was constantly traveling from Manchester to Munich constantly in his first 3 seasons. Is it a coincidence that now that he's finally settled in, that he's playing the best he's had at Bayern without all the extra traveling, without all the extra bullshit distractions? Is it a
Yeah.
coincidence? I want to wait and see. I want to wait and see in the
Let's
Champions League. But you're right. You're right. He needs to perform in the champion. Like do what you want in the Bundesliga. Even if we didn't have Sane in the Bundesliga, we have Kane. Like Kane will
because
do it himself. Kane will do it himself.
because this
Show
is
me
this
Champions League. Show me
yeah.
Champions League.
Yeah, show me Champions League. Because this is the thing for me. I see it to be like, bro, if you how do you say this? Bro, if you keep on like playing and I keep seeing the weaknesses in you. Like for example, right? Um again in the game against Cologne, he was invisible.
Yeah.
If you keep showing those type of performances and you do that in the quarters, trust me, the Bayern management are going to find another winger because with signing just this guy itself, Brian Zargo, I'm thinking that it's not only a Janabi replacement. I'm thinking this is also might be a Sane replacement because the way that guy plays, he plays for the team. You know, this is what Bayern needs. We need wingers who play for the team, wingers who they assist for the striker. You get what I'm saying? They don't just go in and just try to score themselves. But again, I'm not saying we should sell Sane. We can keep him, but I just think we need to know when to drop him, when to play him, when to put in striker wingers who we know is fit in certain circumstances. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, he's a good player. Sane is a good player, but I love this signing. This signing came out of the blue, and I am so happy that this signing came because so many Bayern fans are saying DM this, center back this, but they're not addressing the root issue, which is the wing area. The wing area, I've been saying it since last summer. It is dreadful. It is so dreadful, and I can't. I don't like watching Gnabry play. I really don't.
I'm on you. Okay, Core. Now after I agree now. I've lost hope. I've lost hope.
I've lost hope. Yeah, I've
But
lost hope.
the thing is, like, I don't like Sane's playing great for us right now. Like, the wings aren't too terrible, but Coman is a guy that's always had terrible end product.
Yeah,
But Gnabry had that, but the thing is with Coman, he always gives you wing threat with dribbling and always terrorizing the fullbacks of the opposition.
yeah.
Sane the same. Sane's always at least trying something. Gnabry at this point, oh my god, that guy's a lost. Core, I don't know if you watch Austria versus Germany, the international.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but
If you
I know
watch, that was the game that did it for me. That was the game that did it for me, bro. Like he was so Gnabry was so shockingly useless in
useless.
that
Yes,
game.
yeah,
Nothing. Can't dribble past this guy. Can't create anything. Can't get in positions to score. He's
Yeah.
lost it, and I'm pretty sure this does. It's not a coincidence that he gets the long-term deal, 17, 18 million a year at Bayern, and the performances drop.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence, in my opinion.
We can still sell him. We can
We
still
will.
sell him.
We in the summer we have to, bro.
But
We
the
have
thing is, we're not going to get the amount that I feel we
to.
should get from him.
Yeah, I get what you, because if we sold him 2 years ago, we could have gotten 60, 70 million. Gnabry right now was a 25 million player,
Yeah.
30 million player, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But okay, so Zaragoza, we both think I'm interested to see because Bundesliga defense is different from like La Liga is a much slower league in my opinion to Bundesliga. So I'm interested to see. But this kid is he's my age. I mean, he's fucking my age, bro. That's crazy. But yeah. So he's rapid, and what I like about him is, sure, you said he'll play for the team and he wants to assist, but he is much better because the problem I have, Sane can give you attacking the wings, attacking the fullback, and Sane
Yeah.
can give you cutting into the inside and creating when he's at his best.
Yeah.
Coman at his best can only give you down the line.
Down the line. Yeah.
Coman doesn't cut in and do because he doesn't have a left foot. Coman does not have a left foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what I like about Brian Zaragoza is, from what I was watching, he was playing on the left and right from for Granada.
Yeah.
And he goes down the line and he cuts in. When he cuts in, he likes to shoot. When he goes down the line, he will beat his guy and you will create something for the striker.
Yeah.
And hopefully his end passing is better just because he's freaking Spanish. Every Spanish kid knows how to pass. So you have to have automatically, since you're Spanish, better passing end product than Coman. You're Spanish, bro. If you don't, that's embarrassing. But okay, cool. And also, the thing I like about the deal, 15 million. If he he flops, who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Who cares? It's 15, bro. That's chump change for Bayern. 15 million is like they don't even recognize that at the end of the year financials. No one knows that they lost 15 million to a transfer.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if he fails. But it's a good investment for, like, it's high reward, low risk.
Yeah.
High reward, low risk signing. And this, you know what this tells me, Cord? That we're signing a guy from Granada who's in like 19th place, 18th, who are 19th, 18th place in La Liga. It shows me real scouting is being done.
Yeah.
They're not just looking at the top teams. They're not just looking at the top 5 in each league. They're doing real scouting.
Yeah.
Real scouting. And I feel like that's something Bayern has lacked a little in the last few years. And with Horn and everyone here, this is a good sign that we're doing scouting, because we haven't had scouting like this in a couple years. Like the last time we had great scouting like this, it was when we signed Gnabry and all that. Gnabry at the time for 15 million, everyone just thought he's an Arsenal reject. That was a great signing. That was a great signing. We saw even now Gnabry, even if we sell him for 30 million, sure, we count it as a loss because he used to be a 70, 80 million player. We're still getting double the return if we sell him for 30 million a couple years later.
Yeah.
And he delivered us a Champions League. He delivered us clutch moments.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, the Gnabry story, he was an Arsenal reject. Even if his story does end, as we were talking in the summer, in my opinion, that's a successful time at Bayern for him. And a successful transfer for us. He spent 15 million. He delivered, because let's be real, he was one of the key guys for delivering the Champions League.
Probably right now, I will say though, I think he's a very good player, but I think we still do need maybe an extra winger. Just one more.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about Zaragoza.
Yeah.
Let's get to the winter transfer window starts in a month. Let's start in deep. A goalie, we're set. Neuer's back and he's playing good. We have Ulreich. We have Daniel Peretz. We have the goalkeeper.
I will never change the goalie. Even if Neuer gets injured, I'll never change the goalie. I like Ulreich.
Yeah. Wait, say that again?
I said for me personally, if let's say Neuer gets, anything can happen in the game. So if Neuer gets injured or something, I mean, I'll stick with Ulreich. I mean, I don't like him, but I still stick.
Yeah. But the thing is, we also have Peretz. He's only played like one time for us. It was all right. Yeah. And we have the kid who just won the under-17 World Cup with Germany. Like, he's on our books. He's on our radar. Like, we're always gonna have a good goalie, so we don't need to worry about goalie. Nor, as far as I'm concerned, Norris came back, bro. He's made some big saves already after playing 3 games. The double save against Copenhagen. So like, I think we're good on the goalie, unless he goes skiing in the winter break like an idiot.
I don't know, man.
And
I'm crossing my fingers. I know this guy, yo.
ban this guy from any vacation. He stays and trains for the winter break because I don't want that guy going anywhere. But let's get to defense. And the key thing for defense now, De Ligt is coming back soon. But AFCON and Asian Cup will take Mazraoui and Kim Min-jae out for a month. Because I think Morocco will probably go the distance in AFCON. And I do think South Korea is one of those teams that could probably make the final against like a Japan or Iran in the Asian Cup.
Yeah.
So most likely those guys will be out for 3 to 4 weeks. And with those guys gone, this leaves us with Limer in defense, Alphonso Davies, Guerrero, Upamecano, De Ligt, and Bushman. And if you want, and Sarr just tore his ACL, so Sarr's out. We lost Sarr, but he was useless anyway. And then maybe
whoa.
Don't say whoa. You know Sarr is useless. You know Sarr is useless. You know Sarr. Yeah, I know he's your African brother, bro, but we can't rep Sarr. We can't rep Sarr. And then maybe Goretzka at center back, as we've been seeing. But bro, that leaves us with only four natural defenders in a back four. Davies, Guerrero. I got you. So Core's gone there. That leaves us with Davies, Guerrero, Upamecano, De Ligt as our only experienced players in a back four. Limer is a transition guy at right back. He's not actually a right back. He's just, because of his quality and his athleticism and his speed and his pressing, he's able to survive at right back. If this guy didn't have the energy, the stamina, the speed he had, and the ability to run so much, he would not be surviving as a right back for Bayern. So my problem is we're losing our starting right back. We're losing our starting center back. We probably need either we either need to bring in one pure center back and one pure right back during the winter, or we need to bring in a player who can play center back and right back. Center back and right back, or a pure center back and a pure right back. Did you hear any of that, Core?
Yeah, sorry, I had to get something.
You're good.
Yeah. Sorry.
Anyways, I was saying, with those guys out, Mazraoui and Kim out, and I hope these guys, because of the traveling, because of the amount of games they're playing, I hope those guys don't get injuries or anything at AFCON and Asian Cup. I hope. This leaves us now with natural four-in-the-back defenders, Davies, Guerrero, Upamecano, and De Ligt. And can you really put Guerrero there? Because he's like an inverted fullback. He's not a true left back. He comes into midfield and does most of his work there when he plays at left back. So that leaves us with 3 players core, 3 that are experienced and know how to play in the back four. We have Bushman should be back, but Bushman has no first team experience. So I don't count him. So that leaves me, we either need to bring in a center back, a player that can play center back and right back, or we need to bring in one pure center back and one pure right back. And right now, I'm a no on Longley. I've seen so much trash from him at Barca. I don't want that baggage. I don't want that trash at my club. I think Boateng we can't sign, bro. We can't bring in Boateng. Like, the Bayern fans would erupt if we brought, after the stuff that came out with him and all his personal business.
Yeah.
I know he's training with us, and I think they might even sign him, but in my opinion, no. And I think right now, Bayern are regretting letting Josip Stanisic go. Absolute regret. Absolute regret. And go to my Twitter, go look at my tweets. I was pissed off when we let this guy go to Leverkusen. Absolutely pissed off, because this guy, out of the young defenders in this world, he's still young. He's like 22, 23. Josip Stanisic actually knows how to defend. Josip Stanisic knows how to position himself on the field. He's bro. The 2 times he's played Mbappe, he's locked him up in the Nations League for when Croatia played the France.
Yeah.
We are absolutely regretting letting Josip Stanisic go. So I want to know, Core, how many defenders do you think we need to bring in? Are there any names on your mind?
Yeah.
So I think this is a good topic because you know for me defending is not so much of just playing out the back, but it's also about like trying to um you know you know not concede goals. So I look at I, I'm I look at what we have right now, and I'm saying to myself that um, it's it's mandatory that we do get maybe a center back and a right back. Um, but if we can't get a center back and a right back, then maybe we should go and get someone like a um, you know um, we should try to go get someone like a I would say Scalavini. I think Scalavini makes sense.
But
Either some
I saw
really
the issue with Scalavini though I saw is that first of all he's a talented center back. I don't think they want to let go of him.
Mhm.
And Italian players, especially how many Italian center backs really like leaving Italy for other leagues? That's my issue. These Italian
Oh,
guys, they're like the English guys.
mhm,
They like to stay in their own country. So my only issue is, but his release clause I saw is like 40 million. So it would be
mhm.
a nice cheap buy for a Italian guy. But my problem is these Italian guys are like the English guys. They're not willing to leave their own leagues, especially these defenders. And that's my main issue with that one. Will he want to come? And is a 19-year-old ready to start for Bayern when we need him? Because we're gonna need him.
So okay, so then the other thing too is who is available in the market right now? That's
So
the
I'm
question.
seeing. Okay, I was seeing. Did you see the news about the Feyenoord guy, Jerry Tuda, or however you say his
Oh
name,
yeah.
or Feyenoord?
Yeah,
They
Gertrude.
say that I haven't watched much Feyenoord, but they're saying he can play center back, right back, but they're having doubts whether he's Bayern quality. And I think what Bayern needs to Freud and those guys what they need to understand is like we don't need anyone world class because we're not the Champions League isn't until like mid-February, the first round
Yeah,
of 16 games. So I'm
yeah.
gonna pull up actually let me pull up our schedule right here.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so look, okay. So let's go down to AFCON. So we're gonna be missing them for Mazraoui and Upamecano. We're gonna be, no Mazraoui and what's his face Kim Hoffenheim. We should be fine there. It's at our home. Werder Bremen. We destroyed them at their home. We should be fine.
Mhm,
Union Berlin. Oh yeah, this is the rescheduled one. That Union Berlin is trash. Is a mess right now, dude. Total mess. So the key game here is Leverkusen, and everyone will be back for this game right here. Leverkusen February 10th. Big, big,
big.
big, big game.
Yep.
That's our next. That's Bayern's next massive game.
Mhm,
And everyone will be back for that. So we're not playing insane opposition while these guys are gone, but we don't want to overplay Upamecano. We don't want to overplay De Ligt coming back from an injury. We don't want to overplay certain players like Limer who've been playing every game to risk injury. So that's why we probably need I think so okay, if you think we get a player that can play center back and right back, we
mhm.
just need one defender then.
Yeah.
But if we don't, we need a center back and a right back, two players.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so at the moment, who are the targets? Like, I want to know who the targets are to analyze them and see if it makes sense to, you know.
Okay, well, okay, I said no. Okay, so the targets I know of, Boateng's an option. He's still training at Sabnerstrasse.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
there training with the team all the time. I know Scalavini. I think personally Scalavini, probably too young when we're entering the crucial part of the season, and probably doesn't want to leave Italy anyway. I think the
Okay.
serious options. Although I said no to him, when I see these games, Longley isn't a bad option, I guess, because
Hmm.
sure, if we bring in Longley,
Mhm.
He will have to play in these games, but he's not trash to the point. He'll be protected also with a guy like Upamecano and Neuer behind him. He will be
Yeah,
protected.
yeah.
And it's not like we'll buy him and he's all of a sudden going to be playing that Leverkusen game or he's going to be playing in us for the Champions League. So Longley, Longley isn't a bad option, bro.
I
Actually,
get
fucking hell, Longley, are you kidding me, bro?
No, I think Longley is the only option because I'm looking at the center backs, right, that are available right now. And there really is not a lot in January, to be honest. Unless what we want to do is we want to promote the young center backs from the campus
Bushman,
to, yeah, not even Butchman, but Luka Dank or
Dank.
something like that. Yeah, for the remainder of the season, and then in the summer we go get a proper center back. That to me also makes sense. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
for me, I don't mind Longley. It's just that I just think that we need to look much deeper in this. I feel like there's a center back that's in buying that's a cheaper price that we could even get for a much cheaper price in Bundesliga that
that's the thing.
fit,
I agree. I
you
agree.
you know.
And that's why, although we don't know the targets fully right now,
Hmm.
seeing that they got Zaragoza and
Hmm.
seeing how I didn't know about this guy, but then when I see his highlights and that we just bought him for 15 million, I'm excited for it.
Hmm.
They're setting like I trust them. I trust that they're probably looking deeper into leagues. They're not just looking at surface value players who's available, who's not getting into
Yeah,
their teams at like the Aston Villas
yeah,
and Real Sociedads and stuff. Let's see. Let's see what these guys cook because Zaragoza, this is the beginning of a good cooking session. If they
yeah.
continue this, do this in the winter. Bring us a center back like this. The key thing, bring us a center back. He
Hmm.
needs to be athletic. The way we play, the what we ask for our center backs, he needs speed, he needs to be athletic.
Okay,
Like,
you said that right. Is Longley athletic? That's the question. What do
bro,
you think?
I haven't watched that guy play in a year, I think. The thing is Longley isn't old. Longley is just let me search. I think he's still like 28. Let me
Yeah,
search this up.
yeah. I think he's 28. I think he's 28.
I'm not getting what's his first name? Clement, right?
Yeah,
Clement Long.
Clement Longley. I'm
Yeah,
searching up on FootMob.
yeah. Tell me what you get because my phone is being so slow.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, yeah, 28. He's 28.
Yeah, he's 28. He's 28.
Screw it. Like, say that like on the surface value, if that's who we want to bring in, I wouldn't be mad at that. But I think I'm just really disappointed right now. My main issue is that why was Josip Stanisic just let go so easily? I don't.
I
I,
think the other thing that I was really disappointed in is we had a player. There was this player who came from Southampton. His name was Bella Kopcha, right? This guy, I think they should have really went in to go get that guy because that guy, the interceptions, right, he had last season and then the season before that was amazing. He would
yeah,
have,
Bella Kotchap. Yeah,
yeah, I would have
he's
loved if we
young.
went to go. But the way, like, I don't know why we went for Trevor. Like Trevor Chalobah is one. I didn't like that guy. I don't know
No
why.
way. Thank God. Thank God we didn't go for him.
Yeah,
That we
Trevor,
avoided big time. Big
Trevor
time.
Chalobah is one. This guy too is one. What's call it? Malakopcha. We should have went in for him, but we didn't.
We can still. We can't because he's still young. It's not like Southampton can ask us for 50 million. Like they're terrible. Like you can't as a championship team. He's in the championship now, right? He's still playing for Southampton, so
No, no, no,
that's
no.
a
He's
guy.
not. He moved to PSV.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Let me see
After
this.
after after the move failed, right? He moved to PSG. PSV.
Let me see this. Bella. Oh wow.
Yeah.
He's injured right now. Wait, he's injured right now though? He has a long-term injury, it looks like. But yeah, that was a guy I did want us to get. Not necessarily to start now,
yeah,
because
yeah,
you're not going to start over Kim, De Ligt, Upamecano. You're not going to. No way. But
yeah,
that's the guy I wish, because I do think that's one of, like, him and Thea AC Milan. Those are like Germany's best young center backs right now that are actually playing first team football.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, like, even though Freud, like, they did pull off Kane and Kim, I'm still disappointed that, first of all, I'm not disappointed that Stanisic is not here. Like, he's getting good experience playing for probably the best team, the real best team in the Bundesliga right now. But it's the fact that we got rid of him and we got rid of Pavard too. I know Pavard was on his way out, whatever, but we got rid of both of those
And I
guys.
wanted us to get rid of Pavard. He was
Yeah,
useless.
I know you did, but we got rid of them without any real replacement. Now, this is why I'm hoping Mazraoui and Kim don't get injured, because we go into their Champions League knockout stages. Limer, like, he's doing a job for us at right back, but Limer cannot be a right back against Man City. He cannot be a right back against Real Madrid. He cannot be a right back even against the PSGs and Arsenals. He cannot. He cannot, because there are some serious players on the wings there that will destroy Limer. So for now, Limer is doing a job for us. But
I'm telling you, if it comes to that point where all of our center backs get injured, I bet you we're gonna see Jerome Boateng and Luka Dink.
the problem with that the problem with I have with that, he already had his emotional send off. Or remember, he had like a 5-minute hug with Hansi Flick in his last game. He took his send off picture. We can't just call him out of the homeless shelter and put him on the field again, bro. We can't just call him out of the homeless shelter and put him in the
but
Bayern.
but if Upamecano, if Kim Min Jae is injured, if all the Maserati, all of them are injured, Alfonso Davis, trust me, man, we're gonna be seeing the campus and Jerome Boateng defensive.
Core, let me tell you right now, if Longley and Boateng are my starting center backs in a Champions League quarterfinal, Core, just, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. That was gonna be bad. The dictator in me is gonna come out if I see that. If I see that shit in 2023, Clement Longley, Daddy Longlegs, and that wife beater, I'm sorry to say it, wife beater Jerome Boateng, starting center backs in a Champions League quarterfinal match in 2023,
Yo,
dictatorship. That's all I'll say. Okay, so I think we're pretty clear. We're gonna trust Freund to a surface value. Longley and Boateng are options. Freund, we're gonna trust you. Go find a low key center back no one's talking about. Bring him in.
yeah,
Get him to do
yeah,
the job. So let's get
yeah.
into this. Is the most important thing now. Midfield. The thing that held us back last year and the thing that is holding us back now. So thank gosh we have no African, we have no Asian midfielders, no departures for Asian and AFCON and Asia Cup. Although, Choupo-Moting does play attacking mid sometimes, but that we have Musiala's coming back from injury. We have Musiala and Muller for attacking mid. We have Sane at attacking mid. We're fine with that. So that's not a big miss. Although Choupo has been doing a good job for us. So our options in midfield become Kimmich, Limer, Goretzka, Pavlovic, and Guerrero. 5 guys, but Pavlovic, I think we have a good talent there for DM role, but not yet. I don't want to play him in a Champions League quarterfinal game. Not yet. So in my opinion, we just need that one DM, or that Thiago style player. It doesn't have to be straight DM. If it's a guy like Thiago who gives you, Thiago's interceptions and Thiago's tackling in my opinion, at his time in Bayern, especially the 2020 season, not enough people talk about the amount of interceptions this guy was doing, the
Yeah.
defensive work he was putting in.
Yeah.
People think, oh, Thiago's Spanish player, all that flair, the passing, the dribbling. When I think of Thiago at Bayern in that season with Kimmich, I think of all the brilliant interceptions. I think about the smart fouls, the smart tactical fouls. I think about the tackles, breaking up play. That's what I think about. The first thing I think about. So that gets to our options. The obvious one everyone's been talking about for like 5 months now, João Palhinha. And that's like the main one. But I'm gonna give you 3 guys right now. Okay, first let's talk about João Palhinha. I'm hearing talks with Palhinha are going cold,
Yeah.
and that's concerning. I'm hearing because of the contract extension and all that, I'm hearing it's not like a set in stone thing that he's coming in January.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy.
So you don't like Palhinha. You don't
I
want
didn't
him.
want him. I didn't want him to come because this season, I mean, I haven't heard a lot about him this season, and also, I just feel like there's better DMs out there than Paulinho. I think Paulinho he's good, but again, like I just don't.
See, I was thinking about that because I'm sure Palhinha is a good DM and he's good at breaking in play and interceptions and tackles.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you're playing in a team like West Ham and putting up those numbers, not West Ham, Fulham. When you're
Yeah.
when you're in a team like Fulham and putting up those numbers, you have to take into account that often Fulham is the team getting pushed back and being attacked on, and they're the ones sitting back, and so he's gonna have more opportunities to intercept, to tackle, and to put up those defensive midfielder stats that people will look at right away and be like, oh, look at all the interceptions, look at all the tackles. Oh my God, this guy's a great DM. I guarantee you, if Bayern was a team that sits back and soaks up pressure, Kimmich's defensive midfielder stats look a
Yeah.
lot better because he's put in a situation where he has to do those actions on a field.
Mhm.
So that was my issue with Palhinha. Like, okay, cool. People on Twitter are bringing up all these tackles, his highlights, but it's because he's often put in the position to do those. Is that because of his quality or because West Ham, Fulham is trash? It's because Fulham is trash. That's why. So it's not like I didn't want him to come,
Mhm.
but I was iffy. Now,
A little iffy, yeah.
the guy for me, I've only watched Real Sociedad in the Champions League. I haven't watched much La Liga because I don't have that much time to watch Bayern, to watch Premier League, to watch Barcelona, and plus Real Sociedad games. But bro, I don't know if you've watched him, but Zubamendi, I like that guy. Martin Zubamendi, I don't know if you've watched him play.
I haven't watched him. I have to watch his highlights.
Bro, he's good. Him and the other 2 guys, I'm gonna say Benacer at AC Milan. If he doesn't get back into the Milan team after coming back from his injury right now, we should take a look at him.
Mhm.
And this is like my outlandish choice. We go to Gladbach, Mönchengladbach, and Kone.
I think that's the most feasible one.
Kone, because bro, now I know Mönchengladbach are playing bad. I know that he's not having the best season, but remember the last game again, not this game this season, but the last game with Mönchengladbach last season, the second game.
Yeah.
Remember when Bayern lost the control of the game?
Mhm.
Kone dominated that game.
Yeah.
Bro, he was passing. He showed me in that game against guys like Kimmich and these guys when they're pressing him really hard and desperate for the ball. He stayed composed. He was passing the ball around everyone, tackling. He was everywhere tackling.
Mhm.
That now
That's
I
what-
know.
Yeah.
Now I do think Kone is a good option because from that game I saw if you put Kone in a better team, this guy can cook. If you give him the resources, if he's able to do that
Mhm.
with fucking who's on Mönchengladbach next to him in midfield? I'm already forgetting.
It's Neuhaus and Kramer.
Yeah, those bums. If he's
Yeah.
able to do that with those bums,
Hey, there was a year Neuhaus was good, man. You know,
1 year, like 4 years ago, 1 year, 1 year. Thank God I wasn't fooled, and thank God that Bayern didn't go for him. But bro, what I saw from Kone is that if you put him in this team, set him as the DM, put him next to Kimmich, give him Upamecano, De Ligt, Kim behind him, give him Davies and bro, give him this talent pool that is much better than Gladbach. That's a guy that okay, maybe he's not our DM for the next 10 years, but this is a guy that we could deal that could help us for the second half of the season.
All right.
Do you agree with that? Because I was really impressed by Kone.
Like for the midfield, for me personally, this is my thing, man. Zubimendi, we're not gonna get Zubimendi.
Probably not. I think summer maybe, in the summer maybe, but probably not this winter.
I know he's a Barcelona bound player. I'm sorry, bro. But
No, but do they need him? Bro, they have Frankie, they have Gavi, they have Pedri. Like they have all these guys. Do they really need him?
They don't need him, but the thing is, like, if you compare, like, for players, right, how a lot of players look at it as is which one is gonna give them bigger amount of money, basically. You get what I'm saying? So he could even go to Real Madrid. He could go to I think it's more like he goes to Real Madrid or Barca.
Maybe, but Barcelona isn't offering big money contracts right now. They're still trying to recover from that financial mess. I think we can offer him more money. And the reason why my hope goes up for Zubimendi is because is Freund cooking here with bringing Zaragoza in to lure Spanish players in? Because Core, people do this. Core, people do like. Why do you think we have so many French players? Ribéry, Lizazou, they established precedent back then. We brought Coman in. Now we have Upamecano. We had Lucas Hernandez. We had Pavard. Now we have Matthias Tell. I'm just saying.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I get where you're coming from, but I just feel like this Zaragoza thing, like I said, it was based on proper scouting. You get what I'm saying? So for me, even the guy from Feyenoord, I haven't watched his highlight, but if we could
Weaver, right?
Weaver, yeah, if we could get someone like that, it would be nice. Or we can go the whole season with Konrad Leimer and Kimmich for the remainder of the season and get a DM. I think seriously, because Pavlovic, I don't see what's wrong with Pavlovic. I think Pavlovic has done an exceptional job. And I'm just thinking about having to pay money for an experienced DM. He comes in and then you hamper the boys' potential. Like, you get what I'm saying? I think the midfield is fine for just for now, but we still should play Pavlovic.
So maybe like if you're saying if there's a DM out there, get them. But if there isn't, don't force it and just trust Pavlovic.
Now, okay. I do understand Tuchel. I do think that Tuchel does need a number 6. And I understand what he means by Kimmich is very slow, because now I'm starting to realize every time Kimmich has the ball, he's not a player who one touch, like he can beat defenders like how Leimer does. He beats defenders and then he pushes up the pitch. He's not like that. Kimmich is more so of a guy who, sorry, there's a rat. Kimmich is a guy who more so, right? He's he doesn't know how to beat defenders in the midfield. Basically,
Kimmich, his strong suit has never been taking a guy on 1v1. He's never, but the thing is, the reason I think we need a DM player or a Thiago style player is because I think we're holding Kimmich. I seriously believe we're holding Kimmich back. Like, I think we would benefit a lot if Kimmich was higher up the field and able to go up higher up the field without having to worry about playing as a DM. Because, bro, he's our best passer. He's our
Mhm.
best passer. And you saw in the Galatasaray game, the one
Yeah.
chance he got to actually put in a ball into the box, he puts
Mhm.
a perfect ball in for Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's something I know we're utilizing Kane's Lincoln play well right now. He should have like 10 more assists, but Sane and Coman and these guys keep messing up all the chances he makes. He should
Mhm.
have like 10 more assists. But one part of Kane's game is we are not making use of crosses bro. I think Kane has only scored like one header, and that was in the Leverkusen game. Am I
Yeah.
right? Off the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
We're not making use of his aerial ability.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
because a guy like Sane is not known for crossing the ball to a striker's head. Coman is known for it when when he has that 1 month purple patch where he gets to the striker's head every time. We don't have a consistent guy getting this ball to Harry Kane's either in a good position for Harry Kane to head the ball in, or get a quick, like what Lewandowski used to do. We just fire the ball into the box and he touches his toe on it. Boom! All of a sudden we score. We're not making use of that. And a guy like Kimmich, I think a guy like Kimmich, if we let him get up higher and we
Mhm.
let him get more boxes into the get more balls into the box, I just think that helps us more. I think that
I
helps us more.
agree. I agree. I agree. For me, I think Manu Kone is the more, for me, I think, affordable. I think he will
Yeah,
come
he's not
cheap.
expensive. He's not
He's not
expensive.
expensive. But then my problem is, man, I've seen us. I remember when we went to go get this Gladbach goalkeeper, Jan Sommer, who acts like fucking Superman against Bayern Munich in every fucking game that he used to play for Gladbach. And this guy was awful. I mean, this guy was dreadful. Like, my goodness, he can't even catch a ball for his life, you know? So,
It's
I don't
funny
know
because bro, he's playing good for Inter now. It's bro,
about
like this guy. Come on,
That's what I'm saying.
bro.
So, so for
You
me, I don't know about the Mano Kone, but if we can get Zubimendi, I would love it. I would be so happy if we can, because I think Zubimendi, for me, we need the Spanish pizzazz. We need
control
control.
has been an issue with us.
Mhm.
Control has been an
Control.
issue with us because I think control has been an issue with us because Goretzka's box to box and
Yeah.
Limer. People think I was always confused when people were saying when Limer was coming. Oh, we got a DM. Limer's not a DM. This
Limer's
guy's
not here. No,
this
no, no.
guy's box to box. This
Yeah.
guy's energy merchant up and
And
down the field.
yeah.
So I think that's like the main issue with her midfield right now is that Kimmich. We give Kimmich a box to box partner almost 90% of the time, whether it's Goretzka and Limer.
Hmm.
And that just really hampers Kimmich, and that's why we always get caught on in midfield because then there's scenarios in games. There's scenarios in games where Goretzka or Limer are up the field, but so is Kimmich, and then a Sane or a Coman, or we lose the ball stupidly, and boom, we're on a counter.
Right now, I think our best partnership is Goretzka and Limer. That's our best partnership. The reason why I'm saying this is, right. Yes, right now they're box to box. They don't have control. I understand. They're not really control merchants and so forth. But their speed of play is very good. Their one touch passing is amazing. It's much better than Kimmich's one. And they know how to beat defenders. You get what I'm saying? This is something that I think we can do for till February. If we really want to, like, for the rest of the games, I would love if we just play Lima and Goretzka, because I just don't like. I'm not saying Kimmich is not good, but I think, like how you saying, if Kimmich was playing maybe as a box to box, or maybe even as an attacking mid, I don't know. I'm sorry to say this. I don't know why we never start Kimmich as an attacking mid. Like, let's try it for just one game. Just
Or
one
I don't get why we don't play a system where why do we have to have an out and out attacking mid? Why can't we have a 4-3-3 style
style.
three midfielders?
Three midfielders, yeah.
Why can't we just like
And
in
even if you want to play, like the 4-3-2-1 formation,
yeah.
if you want to play the 4-3-2-1 formation, then the three you could play three midfielders. you can have two attacking mids because basically Bayern wants to attack. They want an attacking mid, and then
Sane
you can
Musiala. If you do the 4-3-2-1, Sane Musiala, you're attacking mids. Coman can't play that position. Gnabry can't play that position.
you know. But
Muller's.
it would make sense. It would make sense. It would be.
I thought. Okay, here's the thing. I thought Tuchel would try that more. 4-3-3.
4-3-3. Yeah.
I thought he would, but he's sticking to the 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. Yeah.
One of the fullbacks being inverted or getting higher up the field, whether it's Davies, whether it's Limer or Mazraoui, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's sticking to this 4-2-3-1. That, like, why does it have to be? I wish I could just sit in a room with Tuchel and ask him, why does it have to be a double pivot? Try, because bro, I can't remember the last time we've played like a 4-3-3 where we have like why there doesn't have to be an out and out attacking mid. I don't know. I don't remember the last time we ever tried some shit like that. But why not? I guess the only reason I could see him not experimenting like this is because we really can't afford to drop points right now. We cannot afford it with Leverkusen the way with the way they're playing. That point I understand. He's like, I'm just gonna go with the formula that's getting us wins, the same team almost every time, which I like. I like that we have this core like 8 or 9 players that always start. I like that.
Always start. Yeah.
So that I understand, but to your point, right? Like, why can't we start a 3 midfielder? It's probably because of that reason, but yeah. So basically, to round out the midfield, then you're saying, and I think I agree with you, go for a Kone or something. Zubamendi, I think, is like a summer transfer because Real Sociedad are going to the knockout stages. They're not just going to get rid of Zubamendi. So I think we could rule that out. And Palhinha, it looks like the tracks are going cold. So go for a Kone or go scout and see if you can get someone cheaper or trust Pavlovic. It doesn't. You don't.
Weaver from Feyenoord. Try
Weaver too.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen I don't watch Feyenoord, so like I don't know, but if they scout him properly and they think he's good enough, okay, bring him. He wouldn't be too expensive either. It doesn't matter. But I think you're right. Like, let's play Pavlovic more these next 5-6 games.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it because he's shown that he has the level to play right now against like mid-tier Bundesliga teams.
Even if you want to play Pavlovic and Limer as the two, I'll be fine with that because Limer is someone who is a box-to-box energy guy. He can beat defenders. And Pavlovic is someone who he sticks to his position. He knows he's very good positional-wise. You see. But when you keep playing Kimmich Goretzka, it's not doing. I hate that. I hate that partnership to the core. I'm not even kidding. I really hate it because the thing is, Kimmich is slow, and every time Kimmich gets the ball, he gets the ball kind of like kind of like behind the back. He gets the ball with his back to facing, So this is my problem with Kimmich always playing, you see, in the DM role. And I think if we tried him as an attacking mid, or even if we tried that 3 this season we can go with Limer, Goretzka, Kimmich. Try it out. It's not gonna hurt.
And the thing is, like, with Kimmich too, is like, I think Kimmich he can play faster. He just opts to play slower. Because Kimmich can play faster than he does right now. Like okay, he can't beat his man, but I do see your point. Like Kimmich, I am frustrated with him often. He's holding the ball too long. He's not passing quick enough.
Yeah.
He can pass quicker. He's still picking out great passes and everything and switching balls and dictating play. Like he's still doing all that, but he can play faster, and I don't get why Tuchel isn't on his it's like when I'm watching the game, I don't see Tuchel I never see him complaining to Kimmich saying go faster.
Go faster.
So that's why
the only time he did that was when the game when we played Gladbach.
Yeah.
After we played Gladbach, that's when he said that. Yeah.
Yeah. So my issue is like, okay, we could tell him to play faster, but if this is what Tuchel wants from him, I can't really complain because that's what the coach wants.
hmm
So that's why, like, we could say we want him to play faster, but I don't see Tuchel, during games recently, like, literally, because you could hear coaches, you could see who they're talking to. I don't see him telling Kimmich to go faster, play faster. So that's why I'm not too worried about Kimmich. I'm not too worried about dropping him because it seems like he's doing what Tuchel wants him to do. And as long as the coach is able to get his tactics across, I'm fine with it. If this is what the coach wants to do, my problem is when the coach wants to do something and the player won't execute it because they think they have better ideas, and then that messes up. That's my problem. But if he has this idea and the players are adopting it and doing as he says and trust him, I can't complain too much because that's better than having a guy who won't do what the coach says and ruins the dressing room, which I think what was going on with Nagelsmann with Gnabry. Yeah,
stupid boy.
Yeah,
Stupid
and which
boy.
I think was happening under Nagelsmann. Like Neuer wasn't happy with him. Sane was kind of not. Gnabry was definitely not happy with him. Coman wasn't. Like those guys, I think that's what happened under Nagelsmann. But as long as the players are happy with what the coach is telling him to do and they trust him, that's fine. That's fine with me. So on the DM midfielder, we're saying it's not urgent.
It's urgent, but like again.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I think I got it.
Yeah.
It's urgent, but it's not urgent to the point where we should go spend 60, 70, 80
60,
million.
70, exactly.
If we could get a guy Tuchel thinks is good enough for 30 million, get him right away. But if there really isn't anyone, we trust Pavlovic. Just this would be a good time for him to develop. Trust him, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Now, I have my notes down here. I don't we have the attack still to get to, but for me right now, I personally don't think there's anyone on the market we could bring in right now, and I don't think we need any adding an attacker isn't a priority. Do you agree or not? I feel like you won't agree with that.
I will not agree.
You won't agree. How many attackers? One attacker, two attacker. Which positions? I'm guessing you're gonna say winger. You're gonna say winger.
We need one winger. We need a backup striker because Choupo-Moting, my goodness, he's ass.
How about Tell?
Tell is another player who I'm sorry to say, but this kid, he's letting the ego get to his head. The ego is getting to him. I like the way he was playing when he first came at Bayern. Like I like the way he was playing, but he's right at the moment. He's selfish. Sometimes he plays some selfish ball. Sometimes, he tries to, he thinks that he's like the star of the team, or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But he is only 18 though. That's why I personally don't even expect much from an 18-year-old anyway. But I do. He's really trying to immerse himself in the club, with the fans and Mia San Mia, the culture.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I think that's what you're saying. I don't think he's egotistical, like saying he should start games or, being like a Ronaldo, fucking messing up the dressing room. But I do what you.
He misses a lot of 1v1s. He misses
That's
a lot.
true.
The game against Copenhagen. What are you doing, bro?
Oh yeah, he had
chances. In the back of the net.
Okay, but if you're saying we need a winger, do you have names in mind, or you just say we need a winger? Do you have names in mind?
So for me personally, go get Kavicha. I need Kavicha in this team, bro.
They won't sell him now. They won't sell him now, though. They're
gonna sell him.
They need him for the Champions League knockouts.
No. I'm saying in the summer.
But I'm talking about now, winter transfer window. Do you have names for the
Oh,
winter? We're talking about winter. In the summer, I get 100%. Let's go get Kavicha, put Gnabry in the deal. Give him Gnabry if they want him. But for the winter, are you saying we need a winger? Or were you talking about the summer? Because I'm talking about winter.
why don't you go get that guy from Dortmund? What's his name?
The English guy?
Adeyemi. Adeyemi.
No, Core, I can't. No, that guy sucks. No, stop.
Either or no, not Adeyemi. Get his name is Gittins. Gittins, yes.
Bino Gittins.
Yeah. We
A
can
Dortmund
go.
player. We want to bring a Dortmund player in to to challenge these guys.
because I'm tired.
Or there has to be better options. Come on. I can't.
Okay.
There's got to be someone else. Think of someone else, please. Like
Someone. If you're looking for an experienced winger, right? For me, the summer I'd want Kivicha.
okay,
But
I agree.
okay,
We bought it.
who
We
are
bought it.
available right now in the market? Who are the available wingers that people are talking about?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it because I don't think we need to bring any attackers in.
Okay.
I'm thinking of backup strikers, though. Backup strikers.
Yeah.
Do we want? Okay, here's the thing about a backup striker. Do we want a guy that plays similar to Kane, or do we want a backup striker who's different and could bring us something else coming into the field, or do we want a similar style?
If you want a backup striker, then why not involve ourselves in the Daniel Malen?
The thing is, does Dortmund want to? Because Daniel Malen still plays a good amount of games for Dortmund coming off the bench and everything. Do Dortmund want to sell any players to Bayern that will help us in our title race and help us in our Champions League run? That's my problem.
That's true.
When I think of backup strikers, I'm thinking there's got to be someone in like Italy or something that's, I don't know. Like I can't think of any, like I can't really think of any backup strikers, to be honest, that are, on the outskirts of their team, aren't getting game time and are good.
The only winger that's available is Sancho. But the problem with Sancho is, he's not a plays for the team type player. He's like Sane. That's why I don't want to bring him in.
The thing is, if we could get Sancho for cheap, I'm not against that because, okay, sure, he's gone to the Premier League and oh my God, he's been ass in the Premier League. He's been terrible.
Yeah.
If he could come back to the Bundesliga and play this similar to the same way he was playing in the Bundesliga, cool. We could bring in Sancho. Maybe he's not for the Champions League nights, but if he can play and do a half decent job for us, I'm not against that. But it has to be for cheap. Bro, you're not gonna get a big money contract. We're not gonna pay more than 40 million for you.
40 million for it. Yeah.
I'm not in to take a 80 million risk on Sancho.
And also we have to know the one thing about Sancho is I feel like it's a bad move because Sane, Gnabry, and these guys, a lot of them are sport brats. So you're just gonna add another sport brat. It's not gonna work.
It's true. Yeah. It's true, man. It's true.
Why can the only negative about this Zaragoza guy is, bro, the guy's already relegated. Can we just get him in January?
That's the thing. Like they want to keep him to help them not get relegated.
But they're already relegated. There's like 7 points on the.
Let me see the La Liga table.
Yeah.
Let me see La Liga.
I can show you.
La Liga. Okay, I'm looking at it. They're on 7 points. Like it's 50. We're 50. We're not even halfway through the season. Like they're not officially relegated or anything, but It's not looking good.
I mean, I'm just saying we could have just bought him in January. It makes much more sense than buy him next summer.
That's the thing. Granada probably doesn't want to sell now. That's why we're not getting him.
What wingers are out there? What strikers? Backup strikers?
I'm trying to think of players who aren't getting any game time at their teams. And like, here's the thing, like, no, he would have never came. Like in Aubameyang, he could have done a job for us as a backup striker, but I don't think he's the guy that come play for Bayern after playing for Dortmund. I don't think he's that kind of guy.
No.
I'm thinking of Ligue 1. I feel like there's got to be someone in Ligue 1. Jonathan David. I don't know if he'd want to come be backup striker.
Jonathan David would be amazing.
Back as a backup striker, yeah.
Yeah, would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We have to see because the winter transfer window won't start for another month.
That's
Things can change. Things can change. Players can fall out of favor with their teams in a month. Opportunities show up. Even in the month-long transfer window. I know the winter transfer window was like 3 weeks or something, 1 month long. I don't remember, but
I think it's like
I
3
think it's
weeks. Yeah, 3
3
weeks.
weeks a month. Yeah. So my thinking right now is if we want to bring a backup striker, or a backup attacker, I think just look at the Bundesliga. There's probably got to be people in the Bundesliga
Yeah.
that can come. I think
Why don't we get this guy from Wolfsburg, Jonas
Wind, but the thing is, he's a starter there. Does he want to come just be bench player at Bayern?
Yeah.
That's the thing. You want to get a player who's okay being second string to Harry Kane.
Is Undav a winger?
Undav's a striker, but Undav is, a starter at Stuttgart. He's not going to come be backup striker. He's not going to come be backup striker and not get minutes because apparently Nagelsmann wants to give him a chance to try and make the Euros team.
Yeah.
He's not going to because of I think he's claimed Germany right now, even though Turkey is trying to get him to claim Turkey. But yeah, I don't know. We will probably do another winter video during the thing. We'll see what's happening then, but yeah, we've already talked for like an hour and 10 minutes, but
yeah.
Basically to round everything off.
Yeah. I guess we can round it off, yeah.
Round everything off. We like Zaragoza. Please don't tell me scouts do some proper scouting to bring the defender in.
Yeah.
If we have to go for a long lay, he could get the job done while Kim is gone. Like he probably won't even be starter anyway. Like De Ligt and Upamecano will be starter for those games, but just have someone back there to come in. Midfield, don't go and spend 70 million on someone. If you could get a Kone for 30 million, get him. And attackers, I don't know if there's many options yet, but let's wait and see in a month. There's got to be someone out there that would want to come play for the second biggest club in the world. You know what I mean? In a season where we're the second favorites for the Champions League right now, probably with Harry Kane.
No, we're not.
We're third favorites after Madrid.
No, we're not. I don't want our heads to get too cocky. We're not.
All right, we're moving in silence. We'll put it like that. We're not favorites for anything. We're not going to win. We're not going to win a single.
I have to see how they perform in the quarterfinals.
We're not going to win a single trophy this season. We're going to go trophyless after signing Harry Kane for $120 million, £100 million, whatever. That's my expectations. We're not going to win any trophies.
You know what's so funny, right? Guys, I'm so sorry, but me and Puya knows this. Sometimes before Champions League knockout games and so forth, and especially like when it comes to
the knockout stage. We're like, man, Bayern's gonna win this, man. Bayern's gonna win this game. When the draw comes out, everything, and then, bro,
I'm not getting fooled again, bro.
yeah,
Like,
I'm not getting fooled, yo. I'm not getting fooled, bro.
and the thing is, bro, I was going on HH's channel and like I was going on Twitter and telling Bayern fans, like, I don't know about you, Core, but I don't want the team like right now, even though sometimes we're having weird performances, but we're still winning and things aren't perfect.
Yeah.
I don't want things to be perfect right now anymore.
Right now. Yeah.
Bro, last season at this time of the year
Same
before the
thing.
World Cup,
Same
bro,
thing.
we were the
Yeah.
best team in Europe going into the
Same
World Cup. We
Yeah.
were the best team. Sane was playing amazing. Choupo-Moting was scoring every game. People were saying Choupo-Moting is a top 3 striker. What
Mhm.
happened? He gets sacked. We get
Yes.
knocked out of the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Same thing in the Nagelsmann's first season with in the Villarreal game. We're
Yeah.
playing well. Then winter comes. Davies comes back from his injury.
Injury.
Everything's messed up. Everything's fucked up. We're
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I want people like I've been telling Bayern fans. Let's look at the last couple Champions League winners. Okay, let's start even back to 2020 Bayern.
Yeah.
Bro, we were shit until Hansi Flick got hired.
Hired.
And even when people forget, even when Hansi Flick was hired, we lost our first 2 games.
Yeah.
And then we went on an insane run. The team grew together
Mhm.
and came over that hump and turned into a great team. Chelsea was shit the whole season until Lampard was sacked. Tuchel came in, built the team up, whatever. Same thing with Madrid. Even City. City at this stage last year was
Mhm.
not strong. No one was thinking City, oh my God, they're going to go win everything.
Yeah.
No one thought that. So when I get so frustrated with Bayern fans that expect perfection at this point of the season, I don't expect perfection. I'm done expecting perfection. I want this team. I'll expect
Same.
perfection or near perfect performances.
Especially
March.
because this final is in Munich.
Next
And
final. This one's Wembley. Next one.
oh, there's one. Okay. So the
That's the thing.
Euros is in Germany. The Euros. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The Euros is in Germany. So if these guys,
we're gonna
if-
do a Euros. We're gonna do a Euros.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a Euros video next year. Whenever
Yeah.
whenever the predictor thing comes out, we're gonna do the predictor video, bro, and then we're gonna see the harsh reality for Germany and the depression that awaits me. But
I have to get hired. I'm the new Germany coach, guys. It's not that stupid boy. All
no,
right?
no. You're not the no.
I'm the new Germany coach.
You're gonna be the Ghana coach for AFCON. Go try to beat Zimbabwe if you can. I know that's a struggle for Ghana these days, but Core.
Yeah.
Yes. Please don't let it get to the point where you guys are losing to Djibouti and Chad and all those teams. Because you're not there yet. But we'll talk about like maybe we could do an AFCON video. I'd like to do maybe an AFCON video because I'm kind of excited for it. Nigeria, that's a team that would lose to Djibouti right now. Nigeria is a team that would lose to Djibouti right now, bro. Burkina Faso, Djibouti, they lose to those types of teams right now. So Ghana is not there yet. Ghana just went to the World Cup, but
to be honest, I really don't care because
You
the
don't
Ghana,
care?
like I rather watch Bayern Munich than watch Ghana on live
bro,
television.
I'm at that point too right now. Fuck
Yeah,
Germany.
because the
Bro,
the
it's too much
football,
emotional stress. It's too much.
I can't. Just average players, trash, garbage disposals.
Bro, it's really like peasant shit. Like it's peasant football. Like it's like
I don't
orphanage
know
style.
I don't know how people watch international football. Like this is what I hate so much about. I'll show you what I hate so much about international football. So the thing about international football, right, is you see how a club, right, you can have a player from Georgia play for like a 5-star team. You can have a player from Liechtenstein play for a 5-star team. In international football, like there's only like 6 or 7 good teams who are world class, and the rest of them are just like average. Like Mexico, USA, Ghana is trash. They're not even average. They're just trash. What's call it? Like the mid table, like Scotland, Austria. These teams, they're not gonna win the thing. It's just a waste of time, basically. I like club football more than international. I just hate it so much.
I mean, for me, World Cup will always be my favorite month
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sports ever. But you were right. Like, what was the point of having? We had an international break 2 times in a month. Like, I
right.
know we don't have international break until March now, which is good. But what was the point of having 2 international breaks in a month? Like, that was such a waste of time and waste of
It's
energy for players, waste of traveling, waste of
waste of time. Players getting injured for no reason. Players losing. Like I'm so happy Bayern Munich didn't get any players injured during the international break because
bro. But that's why I'm worried about AFCON. I know
yeah,
it's only 10 players, but AFCON and Asia Cup, bro,
Asia.
that's
Yeah,
AFCON isn't too bad for traveling for Mazraoui because
yeah.
AFCON's in Morocco, right? Where's AFCON this year?
It's in Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast again. But
Yeah,
that's not too bad. The Asia Cup, man, bro, Asia Cup, that's a long distance away.
yeah, yeah. I feel bad for Kim and Jay. I think will be really affected because it's gonna be a distance, and I think that's what I'm saying. Like for me, like I don't understand why they don't just do it all in the summer. I
The
just do.
problem is, I don't know why AFCON doesn't do it in the summer. I don't get why AFCON, but I know Asia doesn't because of just the heat.
Yeah.
It's like 100 degrees everywhere in Asia.
Oh, okay.
I know that's why they do it. They don't do it in the summer in Asia, but AFCON, I
Mhm.
don't know why the fuck is AFCON? Because the thing is, there's so many top African players that get pulled from their teams. Why is it in January? Like,
It's so stupid. It's so
why?
stupid because I care more. Look, I care more about club football more than and the African Continent Cup we can play in the summer because Euros play theirs in the summer. Copa America plays theirs in the summer. Why are we playing ours in the winter? Because players Tottenham is gonna be affected massively.
Son, no son.
Yeah.
Basuma, Sar.
Sorry,
Bro,
yeah. Like
that's Liverpool, no Salah.
mhm.
That's their best player. I think City doesn't have any players
City is the only positive because City, right? They don't really have a lot of. I mean, well, bear in mind Doku, but he's Ghanaian basically. But again, like he's playing for Belgium. He's gonna play in like the summer, you know.
yeah.
But aside from really that,
Wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, does Leverkusen? Let me look at Leverkusen's squad
yeah,
because
Leverkusen is gonna lose a lot
they
of
have,
African because they
yeah,
got Tapsoba,
Boniface, Tapsoba,
Kusumu,
Kosuno.
yeah,
Bro, that's four
Nathan
starters.
Tella, Nathan Tella, Amin Adeli. They're gonna be really affected. That's why I'm like, for Leverkusen, they have to win all their games.
Yeah, bro, that's two starting center backs,
Yeah,
and that's their strike. That's their backups. One of their backup strikers. I think they're good on backup strikers because they have Holzek, Schick. Like they're fine there, but Adley, Boniface, Tella.
Nathan Tella, yeah, Kusunu,
Okay, I'm
Taps.
not. Listen, I'm not complaining because then that gives Bayern. Go ahead. Get the fuck out of here. Boniface and all those guys. Get the fuck out of here. Let us go back at first, bro. But I'm not complaining, but I didn't realize, yeah, they have a lot of guys going to AFCON.
Yeah, I'm putting the pressure at Leverkusen. They need to win. They need to win all the games.
They can't drop points. They can't
They
drop points.
really cannot because when it gets to like when is the AFCON start? Like January, right?
First beginning of January, right?
Beginning of January. When it
Yeah.
starts beginning of January, it's gonna be a really tough. They don't have a lot of players on their disposal, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're lucky Jeremy Frimpong is not playing for Ghana because if Jeremy
Yeah.
Frimpong is playing for Ghana, that'd be another huge miss right there. You know,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, let me
Dortmund
see.
don't have. Dortmund's
Let me
not gonna get affected. I don't think.
Okay, AFCON is
Oh, except for Haller. Yeah, Haller plays for Ivory Coast. Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah,
Now, okay, that Leverkusen game is on the 10th,
yeah.
bro. Obviously, like Leverkusen, the guys on Leverkusen's team probably won't make the AFCON final, like Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast, and
Yeah.
so they're good, but we only okay, no, but that's just Master. Okay, we're fine because it says AFCON is from January 13th to February 11th.
Really?
Yeah, so the final is on February 11th on Sunday. So if Morocco do make it to the final, we won't have Mazraoui for this Leverkusen
Well,
game.
the thing is, Burkina Faso is a pretty good team.
But do you think they
So
can make it to the final?
I think they can. I actually think a lot of people are sleeping on them. But I think that AFCON, it's a competition where you never know what's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
one African team can come up, like who you don't know, and like they just come out, and especially because like their government is well organized and everything. I think Burkina Faso is they could be contenders, to be honest. I think
Yeah,
they could be contenders.
and then freaking Asia Cup is January 12th to February 10th.
January 12th to February 10th.
So if South Korea make the final, we don't have Kim for the Leverkusen game.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
Wait,
Ooh,
hold on. Then that means hold on. Usually the Champions League round of 16 starts in February on like February 14th or something. Like mid-February. So well, the thing is though, we'll probably get a not too bad team for the round of 16.
I'm praying. Then we got to make signings. Then we got to get a DM. We have to actually get a
Because
DM.
Here's the thing. Okay, say we draw a Porto or a Shakhtar or what are some other
Yeah,
second place teams? Lazio.
yeah.
Okay, we're chilling. But let's hypothesize that
We get
Atleti and
Atleti. Yeah,
PSG
that is
finished
my
second in
thought.
their group. Those
Yeah,
guys finished second in their group. Bro, I'm telling you, if Atleti or PSG finish second in their group, we're drawing Atleti and PSG. I'm telling you
PSG.
right now, it's gonna
Yeah,
happen. It's
yeah.
gonna happen. We need to make signings then. Now the DM that we said isn't urgent. It's urgent.
It's
If
urgent
we
now.
if we need to spend 50, 60,
We
do
have
it,
to.
bro.
Yeah,
Do
because I
it.
just thought about. I was like, oh shoot. So we're gonna miss all these players, man. And
So
Choupo-Moting is not gonna be there. Okay,
so
fine. That's cool.
but Cameroon is Cameroon gonna do anything in the I don't think Cameroon's gonna do.
I don't know, man. But hey, you never know. Anything can happen, man. Like I said,
Yeah,
I'm switching my allegiance to Germany because I cannot stand.
really, really. You're Germany.
Germany.
You're choosing the worst time, bro. You're choosing the worst time. Switch to France or something while
I
you're
rather
in
watch.
Germany.
I rather watch Germany play national team football than Ghana. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
All right, well, welcome, bro. Welcome. We'll get you your citizenship soon. We'll get you your
Yeah,
citizenship.
man. I'm gonna get my Germany citizenship.
All right,
No,
then.
no, but seriously, man. Man, this is gonna be if we're gonna miss these players, February 10th is gonna be a really interesting thing because what if Leverkusen win all their games all the way to February?
That's the thing. If Leverkusen if
Whew.
Leverkusen win all their games up to this point, bro, here's the thing.
That's-
I don't think that's gonna happen. I do think they're gonna miss Boniface. They're gonna miss Tapsoba,
You
Kasuna.
know, Wirtz got injured today.
Vert's got
Yeah, he
was
got
it
injured
bad?
against Paderborn.
Is it bad? Do you know
I
if it's
don't know
bad
if
yet?
it's bad because my worry about Leverkusen is Florian Wirtz. When Florian Wirtz is like on a like when he's playing, he's the difference maker for Leverkusen.
Yeah.
But now that he's injured, there might just be a chance. There might just be a chance. There might
Interesting.
just be a
Okay.
chance.
Well,
Yeah.
then we have to see this weekend. what they do without Wirtz if Wirtz isn't going to play this weekend.
Who are they playing this weekend?
Let me see.
Yeah.
They are playing.
Although Boniface is picking up form, this is my problem too.
Ooh, hold on. They're playing Stuttgart at Stuttgart's home this weekend.
I think that is a game to watch, bro.
I'm watching that, bro.
Yeah. What time is that?
For you, it's 9:30. You're 9:30 your time.
On Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, thank God.
Bro,
I'm so happy it's not Saturday because Bayern is playing on Saturday.
Bro, like say if Bayern win, okay, well Bayern has a game in hand now until we play Union the 24th. But bro, Stuttgart just beat Dortmund today.
Yeah, 2-0.
If
Yeah.
Stuttgart can Gurasi Undav give us a win, man. Come on, give us a win, man.
Yeah.
Please give us a win, bro. Please give us that dub. That would be that would be perfect. With the Wirtz injury, bro.
Give me that.
Okay,
dub.
bro. I know who I'm supporting on Sunday, bro. I know what I'm supporting on Sunday. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right, bro.
All right.
All right, bro. I think that'll do it for now. Hour and a half is good for anyone who watches it.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of talk right there. That's a whole lot of yapping.
Yeah.
About a whole lot of things. So
Yeah.
yeah, guys, like, subscribe. This is Core. Go check out his channel. I'll link his channel below when I post this.
I don't post as much, but I'll try to.
But he's got an inventory of a bunch of good videos for your entertainment. So lots of Bayern hate, but maybe you could go back to his Dortmund days, his Barca days, watch the videos from back then. Repressed memories. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching.